Hi and welcome to another Lenten Experiment 2019 video. Just because this year's Lenten Experiment kind of started with a fizzle rather than a pop, I thought I would do a special video just to try and get things rolling again. So think of this as intro version 2. So this is just me sketching out one of my pieces. This one was inspired by the Beast Machines episode where Rat Trap goes to get some weapons off Megatron because he hasn't got any. Because of obviously TF Nation have been using the logo for Beast Machines, and I've just recently managed to get accommodation sorted for TF Nation. That's kind of why I was inspired to do this, because say what you want about it, it's just that episode, I think it was episode 6 season 1, it just had such powerful imagery in it. It was brilliant. Obviously I've speeded this up a little bit, and because you don't want to be watching me do this at normal speed, because it is quite slow, and it's obviously quite sketchy and whatnot, because I am going to try and emulate the style of some of that imagery, which was so memorable, which was a lot of black shadows and red backgrounds, so I'm going to try and do that. I will mention that I suck at using a paintbrush, so yeah, this was, especially knowing I was videoing this, it was rather nerve-wracking to do. I'm just trying to pick out the big shapes and figure out where I'm wanting to put the shadows. Obviously trying to keep to an idea of some sort of light source, but at the same time just trying to make graphic elements that look pleasing to the eye as well. One thing I did not mention in the original video, which I really should have done, was obviously the dates that it is running from. So I did say that 6th of March is when the Lenten experiment was starting, because that was the start of Lent. Thursday the 18th of April is officially when Lent ends. So the 21st of April is going to be Easter Sunday, when all the images go up onto eBay and will be available to bid on. I generally put them up for 10 days just to make sure that people get a good chance to bid on them. So keep your eyes peeled for that, although I will be pimping them out something chronic once it gets to that stage. Did take a bit of artistic license here with how much light showed up on Rat Trap's face, because in the actual episode it was very much just a silhouette, but yeah, I wanted to try and capture some of the lines on the face and some of the extra gubbins that they'd put on, just to try and make it a bit more interesting. It was a rather nice design. Obviously not when it came down to the wheels for feet, but the rest of it, especially the face and the mask and everything, that was pretty cool. I did like that. Again, just those big bits of shadow. So silhouette with a tiny little rim light to let you know that it's separated from the main body. bit of a bigger brush here, because it would have been insane trying to fill in all that space with just that tiny precision brush. Don't know entirely what happened here, because the video was running, but then once I've rendered it out it just seemed to stop, and I'm not sure why. Very bizarre. Obviously just using a massive brush here just to cover all that area in red, because obviously like I say, the background was in red on the show, so I just used some red ink to fill it all in. Just whilst I was sorting out that red ink and waiting for the black to dry, I did go round with a eraser and erase all the pencil lines that were showing. You may be wondering why I decided to go around it rather than just painting it all in. Originally I was going to leave these lines white, but I don't know, it just didn't look right, so I decided to go in and colour it all red, as same as the background. I think just visually it works a lot better than just having those white bits. And just add a little bit of a finishing touch to the Megatron. I just wanted to, because it was such large areas of red, I just wanted to add a bit of shadow to them and just kind of try and make them stand out a bit more. So obviously Rat Trap didn't really need that with it just being the silhouette lines. I tried to do a little something with the eye, but I don't think it worked quite how I wanted. But I'm still quite happy with the piece, and I hope you've enjoyed this video, and look out for it on Easter Sunday.